Hi, I'm Louisa Shafia on ehow.com, and today I'm showing you how to make crispy, crunchy kale chips. So here we go. I've got some whole kale leaves, and all I'm doing to these is I'm cutting out the middle stem. The only reason I'm taking that out is because it's really thick and it won't bake up and become crisp. So I just take that out, discard it. If there's a little bit of stem left in the leaf, that's fine, no problem. And then I just cut up the leaf into chip-sized chunks. And the idea behind making these kale chips is that they're a healthier alternative to potato chips. And they're gonna bake up and be nice and crispy and salty and a little bit oily like a potato chip, but a lot more healthy. So the way that I make them is I just toss them in a little bit of olive oil. I don't want too much oil in here. I just want my leaves to be lightly coated. I also made sure that my kale leaves are really, really dry. So if you're working with organic kale, that's probably ideal because you know that you don't even have to wash them. Okay, so I'm just tossing my kale leaves in the olive oil and the salt. And kale chips are a really great way to work leafy greens into your diet. If you're trying to eat more healthy, kale is a wonderful food to start eating. It's a superfood. It's got all kinds of vitamins and minerals. It's something that grows all year round. It's really great for you. And, you know, if you don't like the taste, this is a really great way to disguise the taste of the kale because they taste like potato chips. So these are nicely evenly coated with a little bit of oil and salt. Now I'm going to lay them out on a half-sheet pan with some parchment paper on it. You could also oil the pan if you don't want to use parchment, but I like to use parchment because that keeps me from adding too much grease to this recipe, and I really want these to be just kind of light, healthy, not too greasy. So I want to be sure that I'm laying these out in a single layer. Now I'm going to bake these in the oven at 300 for about 20 minutes. Now when you bake kale chips, you really want to keep your eye on them because they can burn. They're very, very thin. So after 15 minutes, pull them out, take a look, let them go for another 5 minutes, and all you do is pull them out and see if they're crispy. Now when they're done, this is what they look like. And you can tell these have completely changed texture. You can even hear how crispy they are. Check that out, isn't that so cool? So let me taste these. These look nice and salty and fatty. I would say that is just as good as the potato chip, but I know it's really healthy for me. And I love that I can make these at home. Now, if you want to make a big batch of these and store them up, just put them in an airtight container on the shelf, not in the fridge, and they can store for up to a week and stay crispy. I'm Louisa Shafia. I'll see you next time on ehow.com.